Child, 50 Cent is down here dragging T.I and he dragging Tiny and her BBL alongside with it. King then jumped in talking about 50 Cent deceased mama. Everybody fighting today. Like it's the lowest day. Exactly. Clarissa getting into it with old girl Francine that she fighting. Papoose leeching ass up there on stage, girl. She didn't say that Clarissa is second place in her relationship. I said, what? And then remember yesterday I told y'all about all of the Love and Marriage Huntsville fighting and shit in the YouTube streets. Girl, why today there's a documentary out called The Cult of Surviving the Cult of the Melometers. I said, I guess, girl. And then Team Twirl, girl, we heard y'all got kicked out. Y'all might get kicked out, Team Twirl. I don't know. We got a lot to talk about, friend. But happy Sunday. Exactly. But I'm having a great day. I tried to get this video out before the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion and Married to Medicine. If I'm up and I ain't got nothing to do, I might do do a review tonight or something. Usually I do it on Monday though, so I can watch the Peacock version one more time before I go to work or whatever. Anyway, but we'll see. So get you a little cocktail. I'm gonna talk some shit just for a little bit of minutes. I'll put the timestamps in the comments. You know how I do. Exactly. Y'all, why did I burn my forehead? I just be doing anything. Anyway, pray for your best friend from St. Louis. And thank you to all of the girlies who sent me cash apps to donate to my hair, to me reviewing Go Naked Hair. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of y'all. What we gonna talk about first? Let's talk about Kenya first, girl. In case y'all didn't know, Kenya been battling Kenya Moore, Real Housewives of Atlanta, the one who got the boot because she did that stuff with Brittany. Y'all know who Kenya is. Team Twirl, girl, this is what happened. So you know she been battling with her landlord, right? Now, I be watching several content creators, Andrew, Michelle A.T.Alien, she got an eviction watch. So I be watching them, and then of course I'll go online and dig up the information or whatever. So girl, this what had happened though recently. So the last time Kenya went to court with the landlord, she was ordered to put the money, I guess, in like a contingency fund or something like that, until the courts decided what to do, as far as like her owing $80,000 in back rent, utilities, and all of the things. And Kenya was saying, hey, this was part of the monies, to upgrade the building, basically, construction funds or whatever you want to call it. So Kenya was supposed to pay half of it, right? By a deadline. I think it was like $30,000 or $40,000. I thought it was $32,000. Correct me if I'm wrong. Child. So apparently the deadline was February the 19th. Kenya didn't pay. I ain't trying to insinuate nothing, but I thought after Kenya came back from Dubai, she had secured the bag. Because I know people go over to Dubai to kick it, but I mean, if I'm $30,000 in the hole and I go to Nigeria, do you think I'm coming back with the money? Exactly. Do you think I'm coming back with the money? Exactly. So Kenya, I just assumed since you was over there kicking it in Dubai, you came back with the money on. Kenya ain't got the money on. Kenya ain't paid the money on. So the landlord the next day on the 20th, according to Michelle A.T.Alien, and Andrew also has the court documents. Baby, they filed a writ of possession against Kenya. They want the courts, which actually it says that if she defaulted and did not pay that half on that time, then they didn't need the courts. They didn't need the court to basically go and possess, I guess get a right of possession or something. Basically kick her ass out. So I don't know, girl. So on Friday, they filed another writ of possession against Kenya. Kenya, girl, they want you out of that salon. I feel bad for Kenya in one regard because she put a lot of money into that. And that was like, that was her big thing. And I was actually really impressed with Kenya because Kenya can read construction drawings. I remember when she was talking to, I think it was Cynthia or maybe Sheree. She was talking to a contractor, but you can tell she's very knowledgeable as far as like construction is concerned. So I know she put in a lot of money to that salon and da 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 da. But a lot of people saying this is Kenya's karma. Because why would you lose your bag doing that to Britt Edie? And you didn't have to show the pictures, Kenya. Kenya is witty enough to drag Britt Edie to hell without showing those pictures. It's giving you finally went too far. Is this her karma for trying to talk to Apollo? For flirting with a married man and antagonizing Pedro for season 1, her first season, or for dragging Nene and clowning Nene when Nene was off the show, or doing Britt Edie like that. I don't know, girl. And Mark Daly couldn't help you, girl. What about your baby father? Your baby father couldn't help you? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That's the tea on the streets. Kenya Moore might be getting evicted from that dang on salon, child. If I was Kenya, first of all, Kenya, if you wasn't gonna get the money up out of the Dubai babies, if you have too much, if your moral character, if your character is just up here, and you wasn't going to Dubai and you wasn't coming back with no money, the least Kenya should have did was come down to YouTube and post every other day or every day on that damn YouTube channel and twirl around in that damn chair and run up a bag on YouTube. And then get a house lien loan. She couldn't take a mortgage out on that home. That home is nice. I said, I guess, child. Anyway, shout out to Kenya. Tell me what y'all think. Is this Kenya's karma? I mean, I hope this girl, I hope she don't lose her salon. I really don't. I don't dislike Kenya at all. I actually like Kenya a lot. But girl, this is like a downfall. This is a horrible downfall. Anyway, but that's what the tea is, child. With Kenya Moore. Up next, we're going to talk about the new documentary. Then we're going to talk about 50 Cent. And then last, we're going to talk about Clarissa, because some of y'all don't like me talking about Clarissa no more. But it's funny and it's tea. Because, girl, why they said she might have a new show, we going to see. Anyway, on to the next. Let's talk about this documentary. Okay. So remember yesterday, in case you wasn't on my live, I touched on Melody and her Patreon and how the content creators is a tizzy in the street, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I wake up this morning and I said I wasn't going, if I'm not on the Patreon, then I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know firsthand what's going on. Baby, why Empress? Shout out to Empress Radio. Empress Radio posted a documentary. She dropped it this morning. I believe it was this morning or maybe late last night. It's called Surviving the Cult of the Melometers. I said, not a surviving, what was it, Surviving R. Kelly? Ain't that what the documentaries be called? Surviving so-and-so? Girl. Anyway, so it's a compilation of a bunch of clips. It's a documentary. Anyway, tell me if y'all went over there and watched it. She had a lot of views when I looked at it this morning or whatever. I know a lot of people in the comments was tussling it. You know how everybody like to do. Anyway, I went over to Mel's channel though, and Mel posted something, and Mel said, if they paint you as the villain, pose. Said, what, girl? First of all, Scorpios do like being the villain sometimes. I don't know. So it's kind of like, I'm not sure if Mel is referencing all the YouTube chatter, or maybe she got wind of this documentary called The Cult of the Melometers. Exactly, but it's giving she leaning into her villain era. Is this Melody's? What do they call your villain origin story? Is that what they call it on the internet? That's their origin story. Is this Mel's villain origin story, child? I don't know. Let me know if y'all watched it. Let me know what y'all think of it. Keep it cute in the comments, exactly, because people can say what the fuck they want to say. Anyway, let's talk about this 50 Cent and T.I. beef, girl. Speaking of beef, why is there so much beef on a Sunday? Child, exactly. Y'all know Sunday my favorite day of the week. Exactly. Bring it on. Anyway, 50 Cent and T.I. Girl, I'm going to have to pull this up and show y'all about all of this beef. In case y'all don't know why 50 Cent and T.I. was beefing, I wasn't going to talk about it, but now since they brung Tiny into it, King into it, like the whole family. It's on a whole nother level now, y'all. So initially, T.I was doing a damn interview, and he was talking about how he was gonna do a versus with 50 Cent, but 50 Cent keep ducking smoke. Then 50 Cent came out and was like, no, I want him to stay away from me, and posted videos of T.I on the stand testifying when his friend passed away. Basically trying to allude to the fact that T.I is a snitch. Do I think T.I is a snitch? Absolutely not. We watched Tip go through so many legal problems and stuff. If you an 80s baby, if you remember money, hoes, cars, and clothes, that's how all my honors roll. Blowing drove 24. If you know that song, I'm in a drop top Chevy with the roof wide open. My partner's looking at me to see if my eyes open, because I've been drinking and I've been smoking. Hey, but I'm focused. Okay, sorry, y'all. Y'all know I like to jam out. Anyway, so we already know T.I done been through all of these things. It's never been a snitching allegation against Tip. Tip basically was like, he doing all of that, smoking mirrors, but we had a conversation ahead of time, so I'm not sure why he acted funny now. This is what Tip said. I think this is dropping tonight. It's an interview he did with $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. In case y'all don't know who that is, that's Gillian Wallow. I'm gonna play the clip where he tells us that basically, like, me and him already had this conversation, so I'm not sure why he acting funny on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we already had this conversation. So this is what Tip had to say about the...
Like, you know, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and that nigga talked back there, bro.
So he said him and 50 talked about this.
Yeah, I ain't just called the nigga out the blue. Yeah. Me and that nigga talked back there.
You talking about you and 50?
Yeah, man. We talked about this shit, man. This shit just come out of nowhere.
All right.
We were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man. You know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about that? He like, shit, you want to do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So shit. And I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. Right. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he ain't know what the fuck was going on.
So he said as soon as they already talked about it. So then once Tip started talking about it, 50 act like he ain't know what the hell was going on.
And that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Okay, you gonna play. All right, cool. But how about fuck all of it? Fuck all of it. I don't even want you, man. Cause now I question your character.
I mean, if I talk to you about some shit, and then as soon as I say something, you pulling up old videos of me testifying and shit, that is some kind of fugazi shit.
Any nigga gonna get kick that kind of shit, then, you know, man. Nigga, just say you don't want to do it. All the other extra lame ass shit, man, this shit.
Lame ass. I love how Atlanta dudes be like, yo, lame ass. Sidebar, this jacket is so tough. Y'all see this damn jacket that T.I got on? The jacket and the hat.
Goofy.
He look good.
So y'all talked about it, you said.
Okay. So we don't need to rehash that. Okay, so then this one shit got sticky. So 50 Cent. So they was beefing on the internet too, right? 50 Cent was calling him a rat. 50 Cent was like, don't speak on my name. I was like, oh my Lord. I didn't know shit was getting ready to get this crazy. So 50 Cent, and this is from the Neighborhood Talk. Let me make sure I got this pulled up. Yeah. This is from the Neighborhood Talk. 50 Cent comments and call him he says, King Rat. T.I comments underneath that and said, you playing on my name when only one of us a rat in real life. You know I got your paperwork, right? And my transcript is available online. Your excuses is useless. Get your whole ass in the box or shut the fuck up and live in fear. You soft son. You lost my respect, fucking rat. So they arguing about who is a snitch and who ain't. Baby, and this when it got real. Why did 50 Cent post this picture? I hate when dudes beefing and then they throw the girls into it. Tiny ain't got shit to do with your dirty ass beef with T.I, all because you don't want to do no verses with him. But you know 50 Cent been being petty all week. He just bought Jim Jones' building, girl, and trying to evict him too. Everybody getting evicted this month. during Black History Month. Girl, during Black History Month, 50 Cent posts this picture and said, the caption says, I keep saying, keep my name out your mouth, okay? As in it shows, you know, Tiny and the da-da-da-da. Let me take this off the screen because I actually like Tiny. Is 50 Cent out of line for posting Tiny like that? I said, bitch, you done took it too far. Now, T.I ain't said nothing about your hoe ass baby mama that was getting ran through by Diddy and all of the escorts. Now, if I'm coming from, what's her name, Daphne or something? You was in love with Daphne and she was getting ran through by Diddy, all on the stand testifying and crying, sucking on Zick in the alley, allegedly. Girl, anyway, so King, T.I son, y'all know little Smurf face. Hold on, let me show y'all what King had to say. Girl, it's getting deep in the streets. I'm like, ooh, do Atlanta want Atlanta versus New York is
I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going back.
Okay, so he, first of all, he said, F your BA and dig up your mama, because y'all know 50 Cent mama then passed away. And he posted on his story, RIP. 50 Cent, this where your mama at.
Going, nigga, not going. Your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Dig that bitch up. How y'all bitch ass niggas raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going back my mama, nigga. I'm not going, nigga.
Now, I'm coming. I don't blame him. I'm coming hard behind my mama. I'm coming hard behind my whole family. However, I'm not a fan of speaking on the dead. That's why I don't fuck with Nicki Minaj like that. Because there's power in the tongue.
So tell your dead ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my motherfucking mama, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Y'all niggas better tie y'all motherfucking shoes. Y'all niggas don't know who the fuck y'all fucking with, nigga. You better put that music up, and nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Now what the fuck you gonna do about that? Nigga, not going. I don't give a fuck about how a nigga play it. Nigga, not going. Nigga posting my mama like your mama ain't dead as fuck. Go put some flowers on that bitch grave, nigga.
Ooh, child, let me stop this. Girl, that's a lot, right? I said, oh my God. Not on a Sunday during Black History Month, but you know what? I feel like 50, you took it too far. Everybody ain't gonna play with you. Now I see why you got shot up all of those times. Now I'm kind of getting exactly. Shout out to Cheeks, because I listen to Cheeks Smooth for all of my hip hop stuff. And he's been documenting the back and forth between Jim Jones and 50 Cent. And you know, just the other day, 50 Cent, because he was beefing and they made that diss track, it was Jim Jones, Mano, and Fab. They made a diss track against 50 Cent. And because 50 didn't want to get in the booth, he went and bought the damn building where they do their podcast. And now he want to evict Jim Jones out the damn building. Y'all seen the video of Jim Jones kicking the door in? So he been on petty time all month. And all T.I did was mention a verses that y'all had already discussed. Why is 50, I don't know. Do y'all feel like 50 think he above getting back to the music or something? Because one is a verses and the other was a diss track you could have did back to Jim Jones. And remember when he was getting into it with Papoose? Papoose wanted to get in the booth, but I mean, who the fuck is Papoose? To get back in the booth for? Girl, I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. What I will say is, I hope T.I don't indulge with him. First of all, you disrespected me. You disrespected my wife. We all know that T.I don't play about Tiny. Never have, never did. I don't know. I think 50 went way too far. Why did he have to bring Tiny into it? Like, why did you? Let's not act like you didn't burn down your baby mama house. Your son don't like you. Your baby mama was fucking with Diddy. I'm sorry. I would drag 50. And I like 50, but I drag his ass. Exactly. So I don't know, child. That's ongoing beef. I hope that it don't turn violent though. Yeah, because we know how T.I is. And 50 is a menace, and it's giving, y'all already took it too far. It ain't that deep. About a versus, It ain't that deep. It's not that deep at all. 50 made it that deep though, posting his wife on his fucking timeline. I guess, child. Anyway, let's talk about Clarissa and then I'm gonna go. So Clarissa fighting tonight, child. I want to watch the fight. I might go to this watch party or whatever. I might stay my black ass at home. Tell me who y'all got in the fight. Clarissa is fighting Francine Cruz. Is it Francine? Francine. I don't know how to pronounce it, child. Anyway, so they got to beefing the other day. They were doing a weigh-in and each of them was getting ready to bloop, bloop, bloop. So Clarissa is saying that Francine headbutted her. They were really, really close. Francine said she didn't headbutt her, but Clarissa ended up pushing her, and then it was a melee after that. Allegedly, they jumped Francine's husband. Well, we seen them fighting. I'm not sure who jumped who, but her husband was getting jumped. Exactly. Papoose was standing on the sideline, instigating, acting like, you know, he was protecting her. The fact that he is getting so much clout off of this Clarissa thing, and she's a young girl, it's like, why are we watching this man prey on this girl? You know what? Y'all can go back to my first video, though. I said this, and y'all drugged me. The pick-me's, y'all drugged me in the comments. Well, Remy cheated on him first, and why can't they be in love? First of all, Remy said that he cheated on her first. And she told us that this was his new project and his new come-up. And now look what's coming to fruition. He got her to leave her regular deal and sign with Win Records, a record label. Why is a record label brokering deals with a professional boxer? That's your alley, Papoose. We know Clarissa want to be a damn rapper, but I don't know. Anyway, so the girlies were fighting back and forth, the two boxing girlies. First of all, I thought they was friends when they first started. Because I watched Clarissa's story, y'all know. Anyway, so they start beefing online back and forth. When we seen Clarissa backstage, Clarissa had on a Zeus. I thought it was like a belt or something like that, but it was like, it said Zeus. So I was like, is Zeus sponsoring the fight? According to Francine, they were filming her, and the push was just footage for a new show or a new documentary she doing with Zeus Network. Allegedly. That's just what the girl Francine telling us. She then went off on Clarissa, called her a damn reject, said she is second place in her relationship. To be second place in your relationship is wild, but it does always give you a second-rate Remy because you keep copying off her. Now, underneath her, Clarissa posted a picture with this little red fur and stuff she had on the other day. And in the comments, they was like, is that Daniel's leather, the fur place that Remy always posted up in? Clarissa commented and was like, I ain't never wearing no damn Daniel's leather ever. You a little aggressive, ain't you, carbureted, Clarissa? I was like, what? Why are you so angry, Pooh? So it's obvious that you feel some type of way about the whole first situation in Remy, because why it gotta be ain't no damn Daniel's leather? Ain't Papoose cool with Daniel? So what you got so much ammo for, Pooh? I said, I guess, child. Anyway, so this is also what Francine had to say about Miss Clarissa ahead of this fight that's going to come on in a few minutes. She said, she a bitch. Hold on. Can y'all see this? Nah, hold on, friend. She said she a bitch. Remy husband a bitch. Remy husband got it. She a bitch. Remy husband a bitch. Fake ass wannabe reality show wannabe. So, if Clarissa get a show on Zeus, are y'all watching it? Is it gonna be a documentary on how she gonna help Papoose get divorced? Zeus is so trash, and that's why I don't cover their shows. Not y'all making a show of a girl dating a man that's still legally married, I guess. Anyway, it says, tried to jump my husband, wouldn't let us in the loading dock. Win, Salita, and all y'all bum ass bitches. So she mad, girl. I don't know. Tell me if y'all watching the fight tonight. Who y'all got? Do y'all have Francine or do y'all have Clarissa? Now, what I will say is when I watch the weigh-in, Clarissa looks a lot more toned than she do. Clarissa looks a lot more muscular than Francine does. However, if I don't know. I know that's how boxers are, but the Lord will humble you, baby. The Lord, because it seems like that might be the case for Miss Kenya Moore at this time. Exactly. But I mean, Clarissa is the best at what she does. The girl Francine, you got all of this smoke for her. Take it out on her in the ring. They plan on beating each other's ass. So I might watch the fight. I'm definitely watching Potomac reunion. Tell me if I might have time. If I have time tonight, then I'll go live and we can talk some shit or whatever. Anyway, if not, then I'll see y'all tomorrow on lunch. That's pretty much all I got. And tell me what y'all think about Kenya Moore getting evicted. Do y'all think she gonna come down here and say something on YouTube? Do y'all think she probably embarrassed? You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think about the new documentary out, Surviving the Cult of the Melometers. Do you have a story? Do you have a story that you need to tell? Exactly. I don't know, child. And also tell me what you think about 50 Cent. Did he go too far posting Tiny like that? And are you going to, do y'all blame King? I don't blame King, but I don't like speaking on deceased people. To me, that's just, where is the cool? Who raised you, motherfuckers? Exactly. I don't know. Anyway, friend, that's all I got. I love you. I love you. Make sure you comment. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel.